So we are sitting here on our daughter's floor, putting her tent together from her Christmas gift. And I wanted to show you guys something in case you happen to get this same tent or know someone who has it. This is the Monobeach Princess Castle play tent from Amazon. This is what it's supposed to look like once it's all put together. So that's what we're shooting for. But I wanted to show you guys something that we were messing up on so that you guys don't mess up on it in case you guys happen to get the same tent as us, okay? When you get the instructions, it's kind of confusing. Look at the back instructions, not the front. Look at this side, because this side is more detailed than this side. If you just look at this side, you'll be a little bit confused, but definitely look at this side, okay? That's number one. Number two, so you see how the connector is on the outside of this flap? You don't want that. You want the connector. We just messed up on that part. So before you get into it, you want the connector to be on the inside of the pink flap. So like this. So you want it to be on the inside, not the outside. And the instructions do tell you that, but we didn't see the detailed instructions on the back until we got midway through it. So just a little tip. I skipped past all the frustrating parts only because we had it put together and then we had to take it apart and put it back together, as you guys can see us doing right here, because we actually had the tent inside out. You want to make sure that the polka dots on the roof of the tent is on the outside and not the inside. I can definitely say this was a fun project that we worked on together as a family, but as you can see, the boys were definitely giving us a run for our money. They were touching the tools, climbing on top of the tent, so we finally kicked them out the room into their room to play, and I climbed inside of the tent to start working on the roof. Okay, so you see these two ties that I'm circling? Those ties are actually on the inside of the tent as well. And all you're gonna do is take the pole that you guys used as the foundation and you're going to tie it around the pink fabric that you see me sitting in front of. So there's two ties in the inside. Line the poles up and tie it around just to make sure that it stays secure. If you notice that your pink lines are not lining up with the poles, that just means you need to take the bottom apart, make everything line up, and then put it back together. But you can do that while you still have the tent almost fully intact. So right here, I'm just reading the instructions to see what kind of batteries that we need. I believe you need 3 AA batteries, and then that is what you're going to use to get your twinkle lights going. So after we got it put together and where we wanted it to stay, I actually took the ties on the outside to tie the fabric open in the front to try to give her a little access way to get in and out of the tent easier. She actually wants to sleep in the tent, so we made a pallet with a couple of blankets and threw all of her pillows in there to kind of make it feel like her bed. And she still sleeps in that to this day. Like, she absolutely loves this thing. I thought it was going to be big enough to be like a canopy over her bed. I don't know why I thought that, but this was even cuter than just having a canopy. So I loved it. She loved it. And it was not that hard to put together once I finally realized reading the instructions was essential. That's what she looks like. Look, we left the lights off the front so she doesn't catch them on her ponytail trying to get out. And then the lights on the side. Shout out to Papa and Granny for this gift. Bro, you like it? You love it? Yeah. She's cleaning her room.